Hey, how we doing guys? Gray here, and today we're going to be doing some 3v3 battle spot singles. We are super low on the ladder, so we are going to be just like trying to climb at this point, but shout out to Q, the Costa Rican, for the inspiration for this series. Hopefully we're going to be able to get all the way up to Masterful. That is the hope behind it. You can see the team that we're using on the screen. Breaking the 4-4, I was actually going to use a Hisuian Zorok team. I locked it all in and then realised that you can't use Hisuian Zorok. I know nothing of the battle spot meta or rules or anything like that. So yeah, turns out can't use Hisuian Zorok. I'm going to assume you can't use Walking Wake and you can't use Iron Leaves. So yeah, there goes my two teams that I was going to use. But you know, I've just made a weird concoction of the two teams, and yeah, it kind of just amalgamated them together, and here we are with the team that we're going to be bringing. So actually Kilowattrel looks kind of fire, pun intended, because we have brought the sun. If you want a team, it'll be linked down in the description below. I believe you can do rental teams. Again, I don't know anything about this, but I have already rambled on for far too long. Let's get into some battles, shall we? Yeah, so like I said, I am in beginner tier. I literally did one battle just to make sure everything was working fine, and we were able to pick up a huge win against a Flail Gyarados. So if that's what we're going up against, then this could be a very interesting live. Right, so they got Roaring Moon, Sizzle, Great Tusk, the King guy, King Gambit, Rotom Glamora. This looks fairly standard. My Torkoal is actually kind of designed to beat Glamora, so I am tempted. I am very tempted, because I don't think there's any world in which you Terra Grass in front of me. So do I also want to give it the sun? Do I want to give any of these things the sun? Probably not. But at the same time, Avalugg actually just kind of beats this entire team quite handily as well. So we will bring that. I think if we go like Slowking, Great Tusk leads, we'll bring Slowking, and we'll bring Avalugg. We don't bring Slowking because there's so many dark types. We will bring Fluttermane instead. Yeah, that'll do. We'll lock that in. I'm so excited to use this Avalugg team. Yeah, that was a really cool trainer card. I very much appreciate that. The Sleeping Charizard looked really nice. Oh, the French? Never mind. Great Tusk versus Great Tusk lead. And both shiny as well. They are apparently of similar culture. I will just knock off. I think we're probably going to see a knockoff and a knockoff going on here. They are lefties, we are Assault Vest, they are Bulk Up. Okay. Did I bring a fully physical team? No, I didn't. I did bring one resist. I think I just want to get damage off on this, honestly. Yeah, I think just getting damage is fine. We will outspeed. And we're still a Great Tusk, right? We're still going to be able to do a good amount of damage, you would assume. Because I think the end game still remains the same. I think we just have to bring Avalugg out. Headlong Rush actually doesn't knock me out. Things you love to see. And since I expect to die here, I will just close combat. It does the most damage. And hopefully they just knock me out. And they don't Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin would suck. Okay, they knock off. So they knock off my Assault Vest. That knocked me out, which is kind of wild. But again, I was a -1. So I guess it does make sense. And yeah, we just go into the Fluttermane because it kind of just wins. That's really just what Fluttermane does. It just clicks a button and things will die. So yeah, we'll go ahead and click Moonblast. We are Terra Normal as well for any other ghost types. Basically any other Fluttermanes we're normal for. What are we going to see? What are these names? Okay, that's Roaring Moon. Are you Booster Energy? You are Booster Energy. Are you Booster Energy Speed? You are Booster Energy Speed. Avalugg should be able to take this on, right? Unless I'm crazy. Avalugg should be able to take this on. So he goes for a dragon dance. Oh boy. There's part of me that just wants to body press. There's another part of me that really wants to click Iron Defense. He's only at +1. That doesn't do enough, right? He's terroring. Oh shit. You terror flying acrobatics? I would assume you are. No, Terror Dark. Okay. Terror Dark Crunch. I don't think we're even defense invested at all on this. So, throw chop. Don't do too much. Yo, we take that. We take that. Well, Iron Defense, and then we recover on the next turn. Yeah, we just recover. Acrobatics does nothing. Yo, Avalugg already potentially going crazy. You love to see it. Back up to full, so we got a sturdy just in case there's some like super mega crit that happens here. And yeah, we just click body press. Are they gonna U-turn? That's a mistake. Something's gonna take this. This is a +2 body press. I have no idea what that is. That's Sizzle. That's not gonna appreciate this. That did not appreciate this at all. And you know what? We can just go ahead and Terror Fighting and not be weak to this bullet punch. I don't even think we die to the acrobatics afterwards. Honestly, Avalugg is such a monster. Terror Fighting body press is something that I really wanted to bring in UPA, but because I don't have terror on it, I couldn't. It was so sad. Yeah, this should be a done game. Avalugg already going crazy. We are like max speed as well with this Avalugg. Just so we're aware, I am almost like max speed Jolly on this Avalugg to outspeed something. I think it was like base 110s at +2 after 2 rapid spins, which you're never going to get off. Let's be honest, you're never getting 2 of the Avalugg. I could possibly do it now just for the BM, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to body press. Acrobatics. That did a lot of damage. Was that a crit? That was a crit. So, yeah. As it turns out, Avalugg is an absolute beast. And we're going to be able to pick up a win immediately. Avalugg going crazy. You love to see it. We'll just ignore the fact that this is in beginner tier. These are some big wins. Yo big, we hit rank 2 in beginner. We do be popping off. You know what, let's change the music to Ruinous Legend. There's no music even going. But, you know, if I remember in editing, I might just put different music on right now. Are they rank 2 in the world? Is that what I'm seeing? There's no chance. This is like a mono normal team. I expect everything's going to actually just lose to Avalugg. I think that's just how it works. Saying that, there is a Hydreigon. But we don't care too much, right? We're an Avalugg. I mean, everything does lose to Great Tusk. That's just a factual statement. So I'm going to go Torkoal, Great Tusk, and I'm going to go Avalugg. Because I just don't see any combination of mons on their side that can win this. Honestly. We have the Lugger. There is no loser. I will say that I think a Terra Fairy Great Tusk is possibly the greatest check to a Hydreigon possible. We're going to see the lead. It's going to be an Oinkologne. Oh boy, I'm about to get swept by an Oinkologne, aren't I? Let's get the Drought. And I will just Stealth Rock. Actually, annoyingly, this could very well be a Thick Fat, and I just do absolutely 0 damage. Yawn? Sure. We're just going to set up rocks and let you go to sleep, I think. We could let you go to sleep, we could also just switch out into Great Tusk, and if they keep yawning, they keep yawning. It'd be very depressing, and a very boring watch, but, you know, some people gotta do what they gotta do. And if you've got an Oink alone, you really need to do what you gotta do, because that mon ain't no green, I'll tell you that much. What Precipice we got? Attack. Oh boy. He works up. Sir, that was not the play. Sir, that's going to get you killed. I'm pretty sure we outspeed you, and we are just going to click close combat. I swear to God, if this thing is sashed, and it just absolutely murders me in return, it's not sashed. We're good. We're safe. After all that shit I was talking about Oinkalone, I half expect to be sashed and then turn around and just murder me with something. I don't know what. Maybe get Seed Bomb? Who knows? But Great Tusk, you've done your service here. I think you probably just win. Depending on what's in the back, yeah, you probably do just win. I mean, I am at -1. You know what? We'll give Torkoal some love here. Because if he does have Hydra in the back, you know, we might want to keep that thing around. Who really knows? But yeah, Torkoal, out you come, lad. We're going to see the Terror. Holy shit, what's he going for? Is it Terra Fairy and Terra Blast? Was he planning to end my entire Great Tusk existence? It was Psychic. Okay. Gotcha. That's mildly scary. And then Play Roughs. Not sure about that one, Chief. I'll be honest. Not entirely sure. Okay, it's Blunder Policy. My god, this guy is absolute Heat Lord. Holy shit, I was not prepared for this level. We are going to go ahead and click Overheat in the sun and hope it does some damage, because this is an absolute menace of a Pokemon. Yeah, no, that's respectable. We take that. My guy's out here with fucking Blunder Policy. Bruh. I don't know if a second Overheat is going to kill. I'm pretty sure it does. Shadow Claw, that's certainly not going to kill me. That's going to do 0. Okay, so second absolute monster threat taken down. This man came out here with Work Up Oinkalone and Blunder Policy slacking. I respect the hustle. I cannot be mad if he comes out with some absolute wild wonder set at the end here. I mean, we're going to see. Don't know what that is. That Hydreigon? Oh shit, this... Okay, you know what? It's not Boots. So that's something. That is a thing that is happening. Are you going to be special? We're going to go Great Tusk and we're going to potentially find out, because I actually don't have a thing that can hit this mon with, and if you're special, that's problematic. That is very problematic. Battle was cancelled. Did they forfeit? I assume that's what happened. Yes, okay. I don't even want to know what wonders that Dragonite had for me, but my god, that was quite the experience. If you don't give a like for Blunder Policy slacking, you know, I thought I was coming in with some decent heat with the Avalugg, with the Weather Ball Kilowattrel. Nah, there's people down in beginner with the real heat. As yeah, we blast him through these beginner tier ranks. You know, worlds, here we come. We'll go down to in a moment or two. Alright, so we see Rain, and Rain is not too bad for us, actually. It could be a bit scary for obvious reasons. But I do want to bring Torkoal. I will lead the Torkoal, because actually it's pretty good against his team. I think I've got to bring Slowking just because it deals with the Rain Mons, and then I guess Kilowattrel actually is very, very good here. Avalugg would be also a decent option, but as much as this is an Avalugg showcase, I think this is not the Avalugg game. I think we're going to showcase Kilowattrel potentially here. Yeah, we'll lead off with that. Yo, if he brings the Amoonguss and we're able to hit with the Terra Fire even, or the Magnezone will be absolutely wild. There's some possibilities here. We've picked a random ass team. Like, I'm just so expecting Rain. If Rain doesn't come here, then yeah, that's gonna be a little awkward. Well, there's a Pelipper, so you know I feel justified by my decisions. And I'm just going to set up rocks turn 1. Because we're going to cancel their drizzle with our drought. And unless this is like specs, I don't think there's any world in which it wouldn't actually knock me out. In fact, it's just going to U-turn. That's actually ideal. Optimal. We love to see it. So when that Pelipper comes back in, it is going to be taking some nice rocks chip. As in comes Palafin. You know, there's part of me that just wants to click overheat here, but there's also another part of me that knows that that's absolutely absurd, and I should just go out into Slowking, because Slowking clearly is going to be the better play. I really hope there's no Magnezone in the back. Magnezone, you know what, actually I do, because I would love to hit that thing with a fire weather ball. They're just going to Terrastallize. Okay, they did not fuck about. They just straight in with the Terra. Is it Terra Water? It is Terra Water. I mean, you're not doing any damage here. So that's an interesting play. You're going to Wave Crash? You're going to Flip Turn? I'll be honest, you're going to take more damage than I am. Yeah. And you can go into your thingy all you want. Into your Pelipper all you want. That will just give me the rain. That will just give me stronger Hydro Pumps. I don't believe the Palafin can break while this thing's still alive. So, in comes the Magnezone, yay. That sounded very sarcastic, I know. But this actually allows me to go into Kilowatt Roll. And it shouldn't be able to do too much damage to me. Hopefully. Analytic specs would hurt, but we are Volt Absorb. So we just chew that up. And we're just going to fire off a Weather Ball. I'm really hoping he stays in. Please don't switch out into Pelipper. Like, why would you possibly switch out into Pelipper on a very obviously not electric move? Bruh, I love to see it. When you pack the tech and the tech comes in clutch, it makes you feel good. It really brings a sense of joy to your... I don't know where I'm going with this, I'll be completely honest. Kilowatt Roll though, absolute monster. Didn't use this enough in BBR. Love this mon. That was not the draft for it. But you know what is the draft for it? With Torkoal. Despite the fact that we've got everything that, you know, Torkoal shouldn't be run with. Slowking, your time. We ain't fucking about with this Palafin. We're just going to every single time, 100%, go out into our Slowking, and we are just going to click the buttons, and the things that will happen will happen. Jet Punch. This is going to do 2. You know what? I was wrong. It did slightly more than 2, maybe 4. And we'll just Future Sight. I know the Pelipper's coming in. I know what's happening. But I just don't care that much. That's the thing. I just don't care that much. I could have just stayed in with Kilowatt Roll, honestly, in that last turn and clicked the button, the funny Thunderbolt button. But I didn't. We're going to Future Sight. And can you guess what we're going to do here? Yes, we're going out into Torkoal. Because we don't like... I mean, I could just stay in and click Chilly Reception. It does the same thing. But you know what? I want to stunt on this man with a Torkoal, so I'm going to do it, okay? I'm sure these battles will get much more intense the higher up I go in the ladder. At the moment, I would have to say probably not the most intense games you've ever seen in your life. And I'm just going to go Kilowatt Roll, because I don't think there's anything they can do. If I'm completely honest, I don't think they can do anything. There's probably a U-turn coming out, if I had to guess. There's the U-turn. Does big damage. And let's be honest, I don't think Jet Punch... Jet Punch in the sun, you never know. It might still knock out a Kilowatt Roll. We are incredibly frail with its Choice Banded. What did it do, like 20% to my Slowking? Effectively all they're doing is just taking chip, and there's Future Sight, so it doesn't even matter. I just completely forgot about the Future Sight. They forgot about the Future Sight very clearly. And yeah, I think that's probably going to be the game. I think that might well just be it. But you know what? Weather Ball, Kilowatt Rule, gotta kill. Body Press on Avalugg, gotta kill. You know what? The techs are working. You love to see it. And I'm just gonna click Thunder. I'm not sparing any Pelipper's lives here. If they want to spare it, they can, but no, we are... Ah, you hate to see it. Coward. Let your Pelipper die. Honestly, I'd probably murder an entire colony of Pelipper with that Thunder. So, I can kind of respect it, but, you know, we'll get one more. We'll go one more. As we manage to hit Pokeball tier, we are rank 4. We're popping off. We're going big time. The top champion, that's where we're going to. That's where we're headed. In all honesty, I deserve to lose right now because I am being an absolute dickhead. Please don't have Flutter Mane. Something is sociable. Fuck. So I guess we must have found our tier in Pokeball, and we have almost, you know what, Scizor is my favourite evolution. This is one of the teams of all time. This also looks like one of the teams that loses pretty much directly to Great Tusk, so I'm going to go ahead and lock Great Tusk in straight away. Vaporeon and Glaceon are a little bit of an issue. You do not have a ghost type, so Avalugg is a Pog pick. I can't believe I just said Pog pick. Yeah, so Scizor probably isn't coming to this game, if I had to make a guess. Hey, there's me saying, I don't think they're going to bring the Scizor. They literally lead with it. What do I know? I know nothing. I literally know nothing. I will click Earthquake. Are we going to see the Leafeon come in? We're just going to see the Scizor take this hit directly to the face. Clicking Soul's Dance is a bold play. You know what? I respect it. However, I am a Great Tusk. And that was actually respectable damage, but at the same time, if I remember rightly, I do not even have any defense on this Great Tusk, so yeah, say what you will. I do not have any defense or HP on this Great Tusk. I am just fully spadef. In comes the Leafeon. That's fine. Like, it's a Leafeon. I don't think you can possibly touch Avalugg, so I will just go Avalugg. Why not? This is when they gave Avalugg's, give Leafeon some insane coverage. That was actually respectable damage. That was very respectable. And because it's a high crit move, I don't really want to fuck around with it too much. So I'm just going to click Body Press, get this damage, and then if I need to go Flutter Mane after, okay. What we seeing here? We seeing Terra Ghost, because that would, honestly, that would fuck me up so bad. Okay, Terra Fire. You're gonna have Terra Blast, aren't you? Yep, there it is. We take this? We're an Avalugg, we take this. Yeah, easy. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. We don't actually probably kill in return, but never in... If we did absolutely fuck all, we did no damage. But it's okay. It's okay, because, you know, we're an Avalugg. I don't see any reason to try and do anything with this now. I'm just gonna let it go down. We've lost some dignity losing an Avalugg to a Leafeon, so yeah, I'm just gonna let it die a death and then go out into my Flutter Mane. Let's go into a mon that is actually genuinely broken, and we will just go ahead and kill this thing. If they have the Flareon in the back, that would be kind of wild. That would be very unfortunate if they had the Flareon in the back. But I guess we could Terra Normal on it. I don't know. I think we just stay in an attack if they have it, because if they're Guts, then we're about to fuck their day right up. That didn't kill. They used Sunny Day, which gives me a speed boost as well. Do they outspeed me? Potentially. I'm gonna click Moonblast anyway. Not me forgetting that they were a fire type, by the way. Not me completely overlooking that and going for the resisted move. No sir, that was not me. My dog took over the controls for a second. That's a believable story, right? You guys can believe that. Well, here's the Flareon. And I'm just going to click Hex. Because we've already fucked up against one fire type. Let's not fuck up against the second. They just Flare Blitz. This is going to absolutely murder me. But it's also going to murder themselves to an extent. To a pretty good extent as well. Man, if only I had Protect and was able to get the Toxic Orb off first. I don't know. It's not going to matter. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to click Earthquake. And this thing is going to die. Because we know it's not Choice Scarf and it shouldn't outspeed me, right? Maybe it will, actually. Maybe it will. Should I have Terra Fighting'd earlier? Probably. But you know what? It all worked out in the end. I fully predicted them to go for Sunny Day on that specific turn. And went for Moonblast just to try and get this attack raise that ended up being the end game. That was all calculated. Definitely all calculated. But anyway, I should stop talking shit. This has actually been a lot of fun. This might be a regular thing. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment below just to say whether or not you liked it or not. If you get this far, if you've managed to put up with me for this long, then tell me what your favourite set is from this one, and what I should use next time, because I am open to any kind of suggestions. Whatever you want me to use, I will use. And yeah, subscribe so you don't miss out on plenty of future content. I plan to do this much more frequently, so yeah, we also got Draft League. Draft League is fun. I will see you guys later. Till the next one. Have a great day, guys. Peace.